I'm in like fan out mode over like old World and EMB stories right now though.
Still to this day, I hear new stuff all the time about that.
Someone told me you guys people used to just like spend a lot of time jerking off in the World Park, and they used to walk around and whip your dick out and stuff. Is that true?
Huh?
Kids.
Oh, wow. I mean, yeah, I can talk about that. So we were really young, and we had it was like a room with like 4 bunk beds or 6 bunk beds.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was everybody. It was like me. I mean, I can call out some names, but the era.
Yeah.
Whoever's on the back cover of that Big Brother, pretty much. Yeah. No, we would just like pop into porn and just chill. Like, and we don't know if we were jacking off or anything, but. Yeah. Whatever. We were kids.
Yeah.
It was, VHS. Then we would go skate until like 4 a.m. then go back to bed and pop it in, and everybody be like quiet, doing their own thing, and But there was one thing, the Fifi.
Was that the little sock roll thing?
Has Chico been on this show yet?
No.
When Chico comes on, man,
ask him
about the Fifi.
Oh shit! Do that for cheeks. Wow. Part of it with EMB though, to me, is I'm so on the fence about like how I love the stories, but like there's this almost like a mythological fable about how awesome it was. But for kids from out of town, it was fucking horrendous.
It really was.
Not you, but other dudes were mean. Like you were one of the nice.
I was the one guy that would like. I mean, I don't want to like big up myself, but I was the dude that would like make the people feel comfortable.
I remember this
and like
clearly.
try to keep people from getting robbed and stuff.
Yeah,
that was cool. But
my
crew was so tight though. I love my crew. The EMB crew is awesome.
Man,
but what was it about? Like why did you decide to do it that? Like was it just?
I was just more sensitive to like their feelings,
Yeah.
So I would see people come up to the spot and they'd be like really nervous, and I wanted to make them feel comfortable.
Yeah.
So I would go say hi to them, and I still get hit up today about like, oh man, you came and talked to us, made us feel good. Like thanks for that.
Yeah.
You were one of the nice guys though. So when you see skaters like beating up other people, are you there stopping it, or do you just let it? Do you have to just sit back and let it go?
Yeah, you gotta stop it. I mean, unless the person deserves it.
But I mean, like I heard that you might have been there when Javante punched Ricky Ayola or something.
Yeah, but he deserved it.
Oh, he did? Yeah, what did he do?
He was skating the 7 stair, and he got really mad, frustrated, and yelled out the N word.
Oh, he did?
I mean, that's his FUCK.
Yeah.
Saying nigger. Like that was his way to like deal with his aggression and his anger. So then we heard that. And Javante.
And you're like, okay, I'm not.
I mean, I was a little kid. The older dudes dealt with that.
Stole on that fool.
I mean, it was crazy, bro. It was like really serious. Yeah. Wow. Like he was getting chased around though. I mean, and he's tough too.
Yeah.
But Javante, with that anger inside, after hearing that, I felt sorry for him. Like, dude got beat up pretty bad. Got chased into the art gallery, like $1 million paintings. They're like rumbling, and I've seen some bad fights at EMB. I'll tell you that. You ever heard about Banana Man?
No, but I was told to ask you about Banana Man.
Oh, who told you that, dog?
I'll tell you.
Did you ever?
Where I got all the information.
What?
Did you ever make money off Banana Man?
One time. I mean, it was a group of us, right?
Sounds fucked up.
Like, Banana Man was a crazy dude.
It sounds fucked up. Watch how much more fucked up it is than you actually think it is.
Well, he was just like really like flamboyant kind of guy. Kind of like Pee Wee Herman a little bit, looked like him.
Okay.
But he would ride around on a bike with a dildo stuck up his ass. And he would suck it on a banana.
There's nobody in the room.
All right, he'd be riding around on his bike with a dildo stuck up his ass, sucking on a banana, bro.
Yeah.
And like really freaky, like looking at y'all crazy. So he loved EMB. So EMB was a hub for Namblas too. The Namblas would come there. You know what that is? North American Man Boy Love Association.
Why'd you point at me?
Because do you have your card still? I'm just wondering, do you still have your card? He's a charter member.
It's a bar, boy.
Wow. So, all right, Banana Man. So he would pay kids and anyone to watch him like pee on himself. If you peed on him, he'll give you $100. Dude was messed up in the head.
See?
Wow.
So one time it was like a group of like 20 of us kids who were like, we want to get some Carl's Jr.,
Yeah.
So he's like, all right, watch me pee on myself. So he went on a freaking garbage can on his back and his legs up on top and peed down on himself. Then, like, we never got the money though, because one of the older guys at EMB saw this happening, chased him away, and like was really trying to get him.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to corrupt us.
And you were kids at the time.
Yeah, we were little. We were like 13. But the older guys would do it all the time because they would get hella money.
Yeah.
And they'll just laugh at him while
Have
he
you
was
ever
doing
seen
it.
Banana Man?
No, Jamie would tell stories on the road about Banana Man where he would like,
Yeah, Jamie
if you
knows.
piss on him, you'd make a bunch of money. When you're a kid broke, like
So
I'll piss on
who do you
fucking
know
dudes.
that's pissed on him? Who do you know?
I don't think it's fair for me to call dudes out on who pissed on him, or let them tell you that they pissed on him. But
Alright.
I think Jamie pissed on him.
Well, he was homeless. So.
It's not fair for me to call anyone out, you know what I mean? Like, but Jamie
I just
pissed on him. Jamie for sure pissed on him.
Damn.
Karl was there when Eric back nose blunted hubba. Right?
I was. I couldn't
gnarly.
believe it, man. It was like he front and nose slide, nose slid the top. Dude, he like ollied so high above and
We say
landed in
Koston?
it so perfect,
Oh.
dude. Right in front of us. I was like salivating, like, oh my god, did he just do that?
How long did it
Hella perfect. It was like 4 or 5 tries.
Seriously.
And that was
Like
a cover, huh?
nothing. Yeah.
Covers all
amazing,
day.
dude.
How long did it take for you to do the nose slide 270? Because that thing's
Man.
famous.
Well, I tried it
Almost
once.
as famous.
Ah.
Yeah.
People talk about that all the time. His
Yeah.
nose slide front 270.
Yeah, I mean, I tried it once with AVE. He was doing the switch front crook, and it was nighttime. We had it all lit up for a trans world. Didn't do it, slipped out, and then that made it into the video, the bell.
Yeah, I remember that.
Then I went back like months later and did it really fast.
Like, what's
I wasn't
10
even
tries?
I wasn't even happy with it. I mean, fast to
weren't?
me is like 20 tries.
Because Eric's the one that called that out in like an on video.
Yeah, dude.
Eric
I was
called out
on
your
a
trip.
Mad Circle tour in 1998 when I saw that. And I was at a skate shop and I saw the video pop up and I was like, and he said that, dude. I thought they forgot about me, but it was like the last one. And I like got so happy, man, like emotional style. Like, what? Eric Koston called me out, said like my trick was the best, and I'm the one that said his trick was the best. So like, yeah, I was really stoked on that.
Was that like a spot back in the day that you kind of had to skate it with a bunch of guys, get like hyped to go skate it? Because Hubba was big.
Definitely.
Nowadays, you probably see kids doing everything down there. 'cause
Yeah,
the way
that
kids
was like
pop.
proving ground right there. There's no other spot like it. I mean, that spot gave the Hubba its name.
Yeah.
And the reason why we called it Hubba Hideout is because the homeless guys would go up there and smoke their hubbas. And hubbas are crack rocks mixed with weed. That's a hubba.
So on ESPN, those guys are claiming they're skating the Hubba. They're
That's how
skating
that shit.
crack
That's
rock.
the nickname came up.
Yeah, that's how it came, dude. That's why we call them hubbas.
Nice.
That's
All
the
from
hood,
EMB.
boy. The hood shit.
Yeah, dude.
And then didn't something happen like Circa didn't give up your footage that you had a part you filmed?
Ah, my boy right here.
That's
Are
me.
you involved with that? Were you involved with this conspiracy?
Not involved with
That's
it.
my boy right
Oh,
here.
man.
That's my boy, lead dog. Lead
happened?
dog.
Alright, so this is my
Trying to give you a gift right here. Look at that.
We've never had a situation.
Look at that. He's like,
It's okay.
oh, wait,
What'd you do?
No,
What'd you do to
this
him?
isn't strange. This isn't something that doesn't. It's happened several times before.
I know.
We
well,
did the
now we
same
have a
thing.
situation
Okay,
where
here
two
we
people
are.
could talk about it.
Exactly.
Wow.
Thanks for bringing us on here.
yeah.
No, my thing is, all right. So like we go back in time and train wreck, right?
Yeah.
When he leaves, I'm on salary under contract to make a zero video, right?
Okay.
So my deal is what my deal is. It's like I get royalties off the video if it sells, all this stuff. So I'm every day going out to film this dude. Train wreck, and all of a sudden he's going along, he puts together, he's got this gnarly part, and at the very end, within like 2 months of the video to be released, he quits and goes to bootleg or whatever the fuck it was at the time, right?
Yeah.
So he wants his entire thing. Well, my deal is with zero. That's how I'm getting my check. So I'm not gonna hijack it and hold it, but you're gonna pay me for it because that's my fucking work. That'd be like you writing articles one after
Because
the other.
you're supposed to get a royalty once
get-
the video's selling, and
Exactly.
it'll sell based off of Trainwreck's part.
Exactly.
hopefully.
That's
Got
what
it.
my theory is in my head. So
I've never heard that. So
I sold it to bootleg, which they in turn sold it to Transworld and got released in that In Bloom video, right? That was his part.
Okay.
Same thing comes along. Circa starts. I sign my deal there is a contract-based, royalty-based deal where I sign on to this fucking thing where if it sells 100,000 units, I'm gonna be the richest skate filmer in the world. Right? So I'm like excited about it. So, listen to this. So the first time I sign on, it's fucking Muska, Jamie Thomas, Chris Cole, Colt Cannon, Mark Appleyard, Castleberry. That's the roster. So
Yeah.
I'm like, this thing's gonna sell out the fucking world. This is gonna be
Yeah.
amazing. So I leverage my deal is more based upon royalties than it is actual money coming in my pocket month to month. So I'm not making a whole lot of money there. But if this video sells, I'm gonna make a ton of money.
okay.
So
But that's
as-
a gamble in itself.
That's exactly.
Okay.
But that's the gamble I was willing to take because the roster was fucking the best, I thought at the time. So slowly people start leaving. Jamie leaves and takes his footage and does some zero video or Fallen or some shit with it. So I sell his portion off to him. Chris Cole leaves, I sell his portion off to him. Muska goes, I sell his portion off to him. He leaves, later down the line. And I'm like, yeah, sure, same thing. We'll line it up. And Troy gets in there and goes like, we're not paying fucking anything for it. I'm like, well, you're not getting anything. He's like, well, he tried to call my bluff. Troy was like, you're not going to sit on this part and let it go to waste. That's what he said. And I'll be goddamn I'll sit on this part.
So how do you feel though about this? How do you feel though about the skater who's stuck in the middle of all that? Like Lenny.
Look, they took Lenny from Circa. He was getting a check at Circa. They took him to RBK to give him a check as well. Right?
Do you agree with all this?
That's a true story.
100%.
I'm just.
So if they're taking him, right? If you're taking him fresh to a brand, a fresh start. If you want to make a video for RBK, you have to pay a filmer. How long is that going to take?
Yeah, I get it.
A year.
They're getting like
that's fast, right? A year is fast. So let's just say we paid your filmer $500 a month for a fucking year. What is that? $6,000 bucks?
$6,000.
That's not that much to ask, right?
No.
I'm already sitting on fucking 3 minutes of the dude. Pay for the pay, and I'll give you everything I have. That's exactly what was said.
How much are you trying to sell it for?
It's something around there. Trainwrecks was astronomically high. That was the supposedly the highest one that was sold.
10 grand?
No.
More?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's like the dirty side of it.
So like literally all Troy and these guys had to do, that's my thing.
Yeah,
Like,
Troy doesn't
didn't
play
even
that
have-
though. He doesn't play that.
He's known me long enough. I already did the same thing with Troy before. Remember that when that red promo video came out? He tried to do the same exact thing. Where he came to my house like, give us the footage, and he tried to strong arm me and shit. I'm like, dude, you can't muscle the muscle. I'm not fucking intimidated by you, so what are you gonna do? You gonna just rob me? You gonna steal it from me? Fucking not gonna happen.
So where's the video part now?
Still unseen. There's 3
You have
parts.
an unseen video part out?
Yeah.
You still have it?
One day it's gonna come out.
Are you gonna
I got
release
like
it?
Come out on the internet like your
All
love
right,
child
good.
part.
Good.
One day it's gonna come out.
Let's
man.
just premiere it here.
That shit has
You should just fucking
that shit with the Afro puff. I had the curly
love
hair.
that curly.
Curly hair. man.
Killing it, dog.
I can't wait.
You're such an amazing skater, homie.
It was so sick too. Like he had such good stuff, and I'm like, I didn't understand why
I
they
got
would
shit
just
in like
pay a little bit.
Australia. I
You
was
know?
traveling all over the place with Lee Dog.
Yeah.
So it's from before its official video? Because you.
Yeah, way before.
yeah.
Way before.
Yes.
You wanted respect.
What's that?
You wanted your respect for what you did.
I felt like I
Just wanted
worked.
to
I
be
worked hard as
compensated.
fuck. I was like babysitting this dude.
But he
mentoring
worked
this dude,
too.
All this school, he did. So what? So if in my mind they're fucking him harder than they're fucking. I don't give a shit. I don't need the money, but it's work that I did, so I'm gonna get the money. If we really clocked man hours and stuff like that, I would really, if we did it by like the Hollywood book and all that shit, it'd be like $30,000 worth of time spent with this dude. And I was giving it to him for fucking pennies on the dollar, considering.
I had no idea when I asked this question.
Why wouldn't
I didn't know it
RBK
was
fork
you.
it up? Why wouldn't RBK fork that money up?
I don't know, because I mean that's why they're not doing skate anymore. They don't. So we should probably wrap this up. We've been going
I want to
for a
talk
while.
about one thing.
Go ahead.
though.
Oh yeah, I got a question.
One
too.
thing.
Go on.
My man's fakie hardflip Rincon, dog.
All that sequence.
Man.
Wait, who drew him up? Did you drive him up there? You got a car yet?
Yeah, I got a Ferrari, fool.
Do you?
Nah, man. he would have believed it though.
Ashford, Laidback, and.
Oh, because you're riding DC as well?
Said, do you?
Damn, you're about to be all the way across the board, everything, huh?
Trying.
What are you guys filming for?
Old video right now.
Gold in
He's
it.
probably, he got DC, he got a whole list on him. But
What is it called? Gold Goons 2 or something? Is
Yeah.
that what it is?
Just go Goons.
Gold Goons.
How do you go about that though, bro? Thinking like I'm gonna roll backwards to this mountain and jump and flip my board in between my legs.
Oh
And land
no, it
smooth.
was just like something. It was always in my head. That was like one of my favorite tricks, and just like an MBD. So figure why not try.
Yeah.
And the day we went there, we weren't going there for me. We were going there for someone else. Actually, wanted to try switch front 3, and I just tried frontside flip one time, and then just got to business, and it worked out.
But you're running out of the grass though from there. How
Yeah.
do you go figgy hard out of that grass though?
I couldn't. The angle was weird. I couldn't curve at it for some reason, so I just had to throw down, set up real fast. Just worked out, I guess.
Do people in the hood like do you like your friends and stuff make fun of you for skating, or is skating like accepted now?
We all skate.
Everybody skates?
Yeah, I got my crew.
What about outside of that, like just like knuckleheads from around your area?
They don't look make fun of it.
You're so lucky.
Tell 'em
Gangsters
Hey, tell
trying to
us-
skate.
I
though.
dealt with
The
that a
gangsters
lot.
in the hood trying to skate is pretty funny.
Really?
Tell them how, hey, the Memorial, tell them how it is in Memorial Park. How it looks like right there.
Ooh, shout out to my Memo homies.
Memo, tell them.
That park is real live.
Yeah.
One of the gangsters made one of my friends take off his hat and his shirt because it said S, and he was like, "Is that East Side? Take that shit off."
No way, dude.
Do y'all not any of y'all explain it to him?
I didn't. I was just laughing. Like, I wouldn't have took my shit off.
Get beat up.
I want to wear.
Yeah. Fuck him.
So you guys are working on the goal video, and then there's another DGK in the works for next year too. I was told.
No, there's an organic video.
Oh, is that what it is?
Uh-oh.
That's working on a full video.
Full video.
Nice.
Yes.
When's that?
It's called the Family Tree. Next year sometime.
Nice.
Can't wait. We got a nice team right now,
Family
man.
tree,
Stacked.
man. That fucking tree is, yo. Can't fuck with it. Can't fuck with it.
Thanks.
They ain't ready with.
Out
They
of
ain't
the
ready.
three squads, basically Organica, DGK, Expedition, all in the cab, who smokes the most weed on that shit? Now, I know the answer to it, so it's a trick question. You would think it's Organica, wouldn't you? But it's not. You would think it's DGK, but it's not.
Who is it?
Them fucking little white dudes are smoking tons of weed.
Which one? What little white
I
boy?
think DGK for sure. Man.
No,
little white
man.
boy.
That's what I
Let me
do to
know.
supplement my income. That's
I don't know which one.
I come to see on Freckle Face to get that Freckle Face weed.
Why you growing in the back?
I'm growing again. The farms are
make
growing.
your own-
What's
your own
up,
bag.
man? I'll go over there and buy some shit.
I'm back,
Hey,
baby.
what's up? I heard he got the fucking
Thank you, Obama.
tomatoes and shit.
So you're scared.
I'm not gonna lie, I was scared.
So right here, what you're looking at is where the huge C block used to be. That was like the epicenter of EMB.